Today I'm at Beacon Orthopaedics, and I'm here with Melissa, who's a physical therapist and an athletic trainer.
Correct.
Correct? Melissa's got some great information regarding knee injuries, and this is the season for a lot of them, I'm sure, with all the sporting events.
Definitely. This is a high season for everyone to get out and get active, but unfortunately sometimes you're at more risk for injury when that occurs.
Right, which gives you job security.
That's right. That's right, for sure.
But Melissa's going to share some pointers on how to prevent it. First of all, what are some of the more common knee injuries?
More common knee injuries start with some simple sprains or strains. Sprain of the knee can be any of the ligaments involved in the knee, as well as a strain being a muscle strain, sometimes the quadricep muscle, the hamstring muscle, the calf muscles. Those are some of the more simple, basic injuries that are usually with rehab can recover on their own. The more serious injuries, such as meniscus tears, ACL tears, usually require a little bit more medical intervention at that point.
And this could happen to both the untrained and the trained individuals, I'm assuming?
Correct. We try to do injury prevention as much as possible, but as you know, high-profile athletes still get hurt, unfortunately.
Absolutely.
So your risk of injury is less, the better shape you're in.
Okay. Well, she mentioned injury prevention, so what I'm going to do is turn it over to Melissa, and she's going to show us some ways to potentially avoid injuries. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
The key to preventing injuries of the knee are proper stretches and proper strengthening exercises. I want Matt to first demonstrate some of the stretches. Hamstrings. It's very important for each stretch. You want to hold 20 to 30 seconds. You want to do it slowly and within control. No bouncing. So right now he's stretching his hamstrings. Another major muscle that needs to be stretched are the quadricep muscles, which are in the front of the knee. The iliotibial band, which is kind of starts at the hip and goes towards the knee. That's on the outside of the knee. That's real common for cyclists to have lateral knee pain, as well as runners. And then also calf stretching, which are the muscle that connects from the knee to the ankle, are commonly tight, and that can lead to knee as well as ankle pain or foot pain. It's also real important to work on strengthening of the muscles. The quadricep muscle is probably the most important muscle of the knee that needs to be strengthened. A couple exercises that can be done to work on strengthening of that muscle are called T-ball squats. While he's doing those, he's making sure that his knee never goes over his toes. He's going down slowly. He's not going below 70 to 90 degrees, which would be below parallel, so that all the strain is applied to the quadricep muscle and not to the knee joint. Okay. Another good exercise for quadricep strengthening are step-ups. And there's various ways to do a step up, and this step is about 8 inches, which is at the higher end. You can do it with as low as 2 to 3 inch step. Stepping off to the front, stepping to the back, and stepping to the side are different ways to work the muscle. As well as with quad strengthening, core strength is very important to prevent injuries. The dreaded ACL injury, which is very common with, unfortunately, younger athletes, especially female athletes. Sometimes their core is not as strong as it needs to be. So a way to strengthen your core muscles are different forms of crunches or sit-ups. The ball is a great dynamic exercise to work those muscles. He's going slow. He's making sure he contracts the abdominal muscles before he comes up, and he's trying to concentrate on those instead of using a lot of momentum. He does not want to use his leg muscles. He wants to concentrate on the stomach muscles. Okay? And then the last exercise we're going to demonstrate are called vector reaches, which is kind of a combination. It works the quadriceps, it works the core, it also works on balance and something that's called proprioception. Kind of knowing where your body is in space. so that when you're reaching, lunging, lifting, anything in your sport, the more you train in those directions, the less likely you are to get an injury. And you always want to do things bilateral, right and left side. I hope all of those exercises prevent you from having an injury, but if injury does occur, please feel free to call us at Beacon. We're always available and eager to help you with all of your medical needs.